working on getting all the copper off.
You look soaked.
Ahoy there! Alright, I'm gonna clean my camera lens here. That's better. Alright. So I have not been filming. I've been sort of taking it easy filming just to sort of let time kind of catch up. Try not to bore you guys too much, you know. There's a new boat in here next to Norna. Luckily we had already got all the copper and the shims pulled off on this side so that the boat can come right in and nothing was in the way, so that they had room to do it and we weren't all in their way. And Pete is pulling the last piece on this side.
We got a lot of cleanup to do.
We're gonna tomorrow bring the truck in and load up all the copper and bring it on Monday to the place. And
start pulling some shims out of here.
Then pull some shims, and then we've got Pete's got all the oakum to do. I still got cotton. I've got almost all of the aft cabin done, one side of the hull done with cotton. Last things we want to do before we go, obviously besides the deck, is, well, I don't know if we can do the rudder before we go, but we're definitely going to take the dinghy davits off, depending. So anyways, the last piece of copper, besides the rudder. And then we just got the shims on this side to do. And the interesting thing with Norna is, because she's had shims on her and the copper and the tar for 20 years, every single one of her lap strakes are perfect. They're not rounded over. They're all perfectly square from being shimmed all that time. So that's kind of cool. Okay, anyways, that's what's going on now. I'll get back with you guys in another day or two.
Hopefully it'll pull off of there. It might get stuck on the nail.
Yay! Now that we're getting ready to pull the shims, we're taking off any of the copper. I mean the tar paper.
See the edge of this? Mm-hmm. You don't want it right up against one of these, because you could wedge it, you know? So you want it down low and kind of span in between the two like that.
On a lap strike boat.
Yeah. You don't want that to wedge in there and crack it or push on it too hard. You want to have plenty of room between here and the lap.
Now that we got all the coppering done, he realized his copper bracelet is missing. So we gotta get him a new copper bracelet to help with his arthritis or whatever. Poor thing. Yeah, man hands, that's for sure. How many shims you got left, Pete? The last shim. For real this time.
Scene there. There's one more.
Really?
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna call that one the last piece on this anyway. I have 2 more seams back here to do, but
the nuts came off, but now I need a hammer.
Okay.
And a long punch, fairly screwdriver.
Okay. Right now we are. The problem is the Traveler's covering one. So we gotta unbolt that Traveler. We're taking off the dinghy davits. So that is our project for today.
Well, their decks are pretty nice.
Not designed to come off. The caulking would have held it. Somebody put these in to never come out. Unfortunately, they're rotten. We can't get the bolt out, so we've resorted.
Whoa, look at that. It's going rotten down right there. Right on top of that teak.
Wooden boat. Flash in the pans is playing. You can hear them through the woods right now. All the schooners are actually coming to the wooden boat school.
Have no,
The balance.
yeah.
You know, pushing north. How do you get that in the davits, you know?
Yeah. This gentleman's been in the Wooden Boat magazine a lot. One of the authors of the magazine. I'm not sure what his name is though. Pete knows him. He knew him right away when he saw him. Pete's been reading Wooden Boat magazines for years.
Yeah, it took the lines off of it a couple of years ago in Stonington. And so this is what the interior can feel like. So very, very simple, but it was noted being the fastest boat in Stonington for at least a half century. So,
Wow.
So
That's
Thirsty.
worth building then.
so why not build it? So we'll get the last plank onto her tomorrow.
That's exciting.
Nice.
It's got the North Sea in the back.
Yes. Well, it's just like this one right
Yeah.
here.
The diving duck.
This is graphic scale. So,
Okay,
so
okay.
how this works, if this is done in 1.5 to a foot, so each one of these blocks is 1.5 inches, and each block has 6 lines in it. So if you run a line down to the halfway here, back up again, what it does is it divides that distance into inches.
Oh, okay.
So if any time that you do things like, let's say if it's reproduced in a book or something like that, that you can still scale because you can take a measurement on like a piece of tape here, bring it down to here, and it breaks it into inches.
Very cool.
So that's very old-fashioned.
I like that.
But everything's still kind of hand done. John, everything's CAD over that department.
Right,
So
right.
very, very, very modern. This is very antediluvian over here.
Nice. I like it.
It's okay.
This is the way they learn.
Yeah.
Get it right.
But anyway.
All right, Layla.
She's so wound up today.
Lots of excitement.
Oh yeah.
Breast tip going in.
Yeah, and that was a heck of a tack.
Okay, large,
That was
like kind of large.
Yeah, the large. So it was, so those are all natural crooks there and there.
Awesome, awesome.
And,
And is it going to have dual oar
yeah.
stations?
So
Layla,
this was
calm down.
pulling boat, and as is that one. That one took the lines off. That like the owner called a courting boat, where you take your lady friend out with a parasol and they
Yeah.
What we're doing today. What are we doing today, Pete?
Eating chips.
And
Tearing off shingles.
we're working on a roof. So we got half the shingles on the roof, and then we still have another half to do, but we instead of carrying the 75-pound bags all the way up the ladder onto the roof, we have this, which Pete was given the go-ahead to be able to drive.
You better stand way the hell back if I start running this thing. Draw. Yeah, I can do it. There we go. We need davits.
Yeah.
Just not those davits.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Yeah, those were done. Dingy davit numero dos. Alright. Goodbye, dingy davits. Got in up here, big time. We're gonna move these booms out of the way and just sort of check it. Definitely got rats all in there. This is ready to make pattern. Pete's been fitting boards all day. He's been his workstation over here.
I gotta grab a hand plane here. Go up there and fit that one little.
Wow. So that's what you're thinking the hatch is gonna be?
Yeah.
Cool. Oh.
Huh?
Teak board's beautiful.
So is that white suit?
Yeah. So this is all you got on over here. Cool.
See, I don't think those big ones will fit in there very easily.
With the teak pieces in? Layla's taking my chair. My name is Layla, and I am fluffy. I'm really fluffy, so very fluffy. My name is Layla, and I am fluffy. My name is Layla. Does anyone else have the same sentiment? Alright, we got the last 5 boards to go. I've been going along and plugging them all. And I even got a little bit of caulking done because we had a little bit of spare caulking, so I could do a few of those. And still have more to do in this area, but that's okay. Moving right along. Now we're gonna tomorrow I'll chisel off all the plugs and sand it all down, and we're ready to keep hammering oakum and cotton. I'm gonna finish this deck here. Pete is over there hammering oakum. I have been sanding down all their doors and the tiller and actually all the carlin and all the entrance to the boat to make the entrance beauteous. So I'm going to go around and sand all the carlin because what we're going to do is, well, I'm going to start up here because once Pete finishes the oakum, we're going to put the good black caulking all along this edge. And then tar this middle area where the dock box goes so that we can finally put the dock box back. Entrance. Wow. Nice. That's looking nice. Varnish the tiller. Varnish those doors to the opening part of the hatch. And Pete has been working away on oakum. Oh, and I also varnished the carlin. Yeah, it does. And Pete is working on Oakum. Right now he's splitting them all. And various pieces of my hair. Pete had a funny thought earlier. I thought it was really hilarious. I was like, I'm getting the varnish bug. I'm getting really into varnish. And Pete was like, yeah, now I'm going to varnish my eyebrows. Kind of like those eyelashes. Varnish. I'm going to do my eyelashes this way. Kind of like the makeup tutorials, except it's with boat products. Anyways.